fail.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Why?
Yep.
Why? Because there's already gas in the chamber. It's no longer a vacuum, people.
Yeah.
Let me go look for some rocketry things quickly.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
No, can't hear you. Never.
Un, dos, tres.
No, it's fine.
Un, dos, tres, cuatro, cuatro, cinco, seis.
Muchas gracias.
Into our 3-4.
Funny rockets.
Yeah, some rockets that. Remember that one that was always on that rocket that hit the firmament, just
Oh yeah.
it stops. That was one of my favorite ones. I was like, what?
The Go One rocket or what?
Yeah, I forget the name of that. And then you've got a lot of SpaceX like scraping, and rockets are always going parabolic trajectories.
Yep. Whee.
Just dump that right on the Bermuda Triangle, boys.
In the ocean sometimes. Yep.
Okay, so guys, I guess we're going to end this level here, and we might as well just go straight into rockets.
Rocket. Yeah.
So the last hour topic now is rockets as it won with 44%. Tides came second, PJ, with 24%. Observations 20%, and biblical cosmology 11%.
My suggestion won. Woohoo!
So let's go look at the firmament. I mean, the rocket that hit the firmament.
Mission as the civilian space exploration team is to be the first civilian team in history to launch a rocket that reaches space.
Nice.
All systems are go for launch.
All systems are go for launch. There we go. Okay. Gonna have to put the sound off.
This
But I'll
one's
put it
good.
on now. Yeah.
How are you? Oh, calculate, sorry.
I can't
Calculate,
remember.
how are you?
I did say that height. But I love how it just stops straight away. But you
Good.
see there, but
Yeah.
the excuse always is, oh, it's the yo-yo, what's it? You know, that yo-yo stop that stops it all of a sudden.
Okay.
Yeah, the yo-yo stops it from spinning. It doesn't stop it from going up. And this is directly, you can see it's a straight stop. And then it like, sort of like it's floating in something.
Yeah. And there's a
Before it
whining
falls.
sound for a bit, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. You see now, 73 miles. You're gonna see now. You know, I found very interesting. Why don't you ever get the rockets showing their cameras looking upwards?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you guys realized that?
That would be interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
You'd think they would have had them both, you know, one facing down, one facing up.
Yeah. They always have cameras following.
Mm-hmm. They have everywhere else, but not up.
Everywhere else but up. Yeah.
Look, it's going to stop now. Hitting the domain. 3, 2, 1. There we go. You see, the yo-yo can stop it spinning, but this didn't stop just spinning. This stopped in altitude.
Yeah.
Dead, yeah.
And the thing is, it's almost like it's now floating in something because it's not falling, it's not going further up, nothing. It's staying where it is.
Yeah.
It didn't
Look,
it didn't
look at that.
disintegrate. Yeah.
Look at that.
He's
And
scratching
then
something.
it shows.
You can
Then
feel
it shows the moon, which is
Yeah.
crazy. They landed in New Mexico, didn't they? No, there's the moon right there.
Yeah.
Thought.
Quite crazy.
So what did it hit? The question is.
Mm.
Yes. What did it hit?
And then this one to me is also beautiful, where you know when it like reaches apogee and they say, oh, it looks like like a boat's wake on water.
Scraping the.
Yeah.
There we go, scraping the firmament. Look at that.
Mad, isn't it?
Light. It's like a blue
Look at that.
light. It's really cool.
Quite insane. Exactly, Anson. It hit something that didn't break.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bouncing from it,
Where's
Kind
Because look at this. This looks exactly like a wake of a boat over
Yes.
water.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of
So when
course.
the
Like
scripture
a very
says waters
dense, almost like a
above,
very
Dense, a lot
dense
thicker.
substance.
Yeah.
So what it is?
wow.
Yeah, I have those two videos on my channel.
Yeah. Beautiful
Plenty of
stuff.
this kind of interesting stuff.
Look at that, and it stays behind.
I mean, if you didn't say the difference, we could be underwater in the Atlantic.
Uh-huh.
Or something, like you would never,
Yeah.
Insane.
It's like looking into the depths.
Yeah, like we're on the bottom and looking up.
Yeah. Or vice versa.
Mm-hmm. Quite interesting. Let's see if I can find some more stuff on rockets. What? Okay, that's another one.
What was the height of this rocket, which stopped?
I don't know.
I think there
I
was.
want to say it was 72 miles. Like 70
Look at
miles.
this. Look at that.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
So the rocket goes up, and that's what happens after it hits.
Bounces off.
Quite crazy.
It's like a bouncing back of something.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Look, some of those videos can be CGI, as well. So to use deception. They could be,
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have
but there are
fake
few,
videos.
very convincing. Yeah.
There was one in California, though, where there were people on the highway recording it. Maybe it was.
You're very soft now. We can't
Yeah,
really
yeah.
hear you,
Okay.
Charles, at all, actually.
Okay.
There's another video. No stress, man. Look at this. Okay, and it's good there. It's gonna start.
Yeah.
How's that?
It's interesting.
No Globies want to come and talk about rockets? No? By the way, guys, we've got 27 votes, and I asked, did you hit the like yet? And 56% said no. Can I ask what the reason is for? Is it called selfishness because you just don't want to just hit the like button to show appreciation for the show that you're literally spending hours on watching? Is it too much just to hit the like button?
Hey, can
Is
y'all
it
hear
too
me
much to
now?
ask?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Okay. Yeah, it's that headset. Okay, thanks.
No stress.
Yeah, there was one on a highway, and there was a family recording it, and it looked much like scraping the firmament, like a ski boat on top of a water, and it was pretty fast. It was pretty cool, man. Water's above, water's beneath. It's right there on the first page.
There we go. Let's piss off some.
To the young people in
control.
particular, I hope you will hear this. I have, as Tim said, spent my entire adult life fighting for what I believe in. I've had successes and I've had setbacks, sometimes really painful ones. Many of you are at the beginning of your professional, public, and political careers. You will have successes and setbacks too. This loss hurts, but please never stop believing that fighting for what's right is worth it.
Thank you, Miss Clinton. Thank you. Let's get to that famous quote of yours.
We need you to keep up these fights now and for the rest of your lives. And to all the women, and especially the young women, who put their faith in this campaign and in me, I want you to know that nothing has made me prouder than to be your champion.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Can we get into your famous quote now?
Now, I know we have still not shattered that highest and hardest glass ceiling, but someday someone will, and hopefully sooner than we might think right now.
Thank you, Hillary. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You need to be in Gitmo.
And by the way, Globies, I just told you I did it to piss off some trolls, and I did. Do you see the comments in chat now? Insane.
Yeah, well, glass ceiling, Miss Hillary Clinton.
That's cool.
Well, this question, self-asked, I think, on one of the streams. I don't quote it exactly, but it was a good question. What would make you think that the Earth is a globe when no one would told you that it's a globe? That's the question of globes. You've been never taught this way. You just wake up one day on an island, and what would convince you that the Earth is a globe?
Exactly. You wouldn't say, when you see the sky moving, if you didn't know nothing else, if you weren't taught anything, you'd think the sky is moving. You wouldn't think you're moving because you don't feel it.
I want someone to show me a rocket working in a vacuum.
Good luck with that.
Well, if it hits the walls, it might work a little bit, but
Yeah, but there's no longer vacuum.
then it's no longer
There
about
is nothing to push from if there is vacuum. So yeah.
So that's good. Let's say rocket in a vacuum. Let's see if I can get some like that. The Action Lab one was debunked many times through. This one was also debunked many times, but we can watch this one. Why not? Come on, Everett. What perception?
Everybody ready? 3, 2, 1. Go!
Woo!
Welcome back.
Okay, let's see. He's gonna put a rocket in a chamber. See what happened there? See, even the lid lifted up, correct?
Yeah.
Notice why that happened, guys. Because there's no longer a vacuum. No, Wesley, I wasn't thinking that. I was literally saying I'm putting it up to piss trolls in chat. I mean, really. Now they think, oh, I think Claire's talking about a literal glass
To
ceiling.
be honest, we don't have to do a lot, Just mere our existence, it's enough for them, If we exist, that's what's pissing them off. You don't even need to say anything.
It's true.
But then they tried to do it again with, seeing it better.
Experiment, because I know how much they love hang fires, and they have a lot more experience with this propellant than I do.
Yeah. I want to point out, guys, there's a wooden block here, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's another wooden block here. A whole chamber. There's wooden blocks there. Now, what happens when it ignites? Is there gas in the chamber?
Oh, there you go. That is the problem that we're having all along.
And I want to point out, did you see the pressure changed on the scale? But there was no rocket ignition, correct? Watch this. Oopsie. So it gets it up. I think this is where it starts.
No more power, right? No.
It was very strange.
It was very strange. Okay. Is this the one that got it working? Yeah. See what it did. Look. It's going to ignite. See, the gases are being released, guys.
Yeah.
You saw that.
Yeah.
But there's still no pressure on the scale. Correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
What happens now? There. Look, now there's pressure on the scale. Is there ignition yet? Oh, no. Now the ignition's coming, but there's already pressure on the scale.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Why?
Yep.
Why? Because there's already gas in the chamber. It's no longer a vacuum, people.
Yeah.
And it's hitting all over the place. Look, it's even pushing off of the... Oh, my word. So when will we see a vacuum, a rocket work in a vacuum chamber, guys? An actual vacuum chamber.
Yeah.
See, now it's igniting, it's pushing, but there's already, it's full with gas and it's pushing off of all the walls inside the container.
Rocket
Right.
motor
The container
burned in a
is
vacuum.
different.
There'll
Sorry?
be better observation when this container will be much bigger, like 20 times bigger, and then will be sucked out all the air. Because now we can push from the walls and from the timber and so on.
Yeah. But I mean, why don't they, for instance, go to like the Sandusky, Ohio chamber, vacuum chamber? It's a huge one. It's the same one where Brian Cox dropped the feather in the bowling ball.
I think that's the biggest one.
Yes, the biggest one. And it's the only chamber in the world that's able to get the low pressures that it can get. And it can't even get too close to space, apparently, by the way. But my point is, why didn't they go there and use one of these small rockets inside the middle there? Because it's going to be impossible for that little rocket to fill that chamber up with gas.
Right. They need a smaller chamber.
Exactly, because of volume.
Mm-hmm.
No stress, Charles.
I'm back.
Is Charles watching chat again or something?
No, he got coffee.
Oh,
I'm also in the mood for coffee now, to be honest.
Charles,
So when are we going to get anybody joining in chat? Any Globers that want to tell us how real rockets are in space? I guess
Charles,
not.
you
Can
can't
y'all hear me now?
You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
read my
everybody.
talk with Sam about the two entities, two gods in the Tanakh, in the Old Testament, and later Trinity. I spent like a few hours, on the research, and provided all what was prophesied in the Old Testament and fulfilled in the New Testament. So I made a lot of connections over there. So you don't want to miss it, because you would like it. I know you would love it.
Okay. Cool.
There's a video that I saw a long time ago where a woman's from NASA trying to explain how rockets work in space. And they always come back to the same thing, like
They're pushing of
imagine a bunch of spanners being thrown out the back.
It needs friction. It needs something to push off.
what they say. They use propulsion or something like that. They say is pushing of itself. Something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
like
do
that.
that.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. You can't take a fan onto a sailboat, blow the sail, and think you got to go. You know what I mean? It doesn't work that way.
That reminds me of space bubbles, water bubbles in space.
Yeah, or mouse on the spaceship.
That reminds me, there's a I watched an interesting video from Action Lab that I think came out today, where a water droplet in a vacuum chamber, it doesn't splash like in normal air. So when a water droplet, let me see if I can bring it up. It's actually quite good. Because you would think it's counterintuitive, you think it's the other way around.
Yeah.
You would think. Okay, let me see. Watch this. It's quite interesting.
This is what it looks like for a drop of liquid to hit a hard surface in our normal
That's how
atmosphere.
we see it, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
But now look at it in a vacuum.
But if you remove the air, something unexpected happens.
Okay.
When a drop of the same liquid falls from the same height on the same surface, suddenly
Look
the
at that.
splash completely disappears. Today we're going to be exploring how the absence of
Quite
air
interesting.
makes splashes disappear.
Huh?
Wow, that's like an explosion.
Yeah, but
You
that's
know,
with the air. The explosion's like with the air, but in the vacuum chamber, it doesn't have that explosion.
Exactly. Because the water does explode because it has a place to escape, has a place to go. Huh.
So it's quite weird because I would think it's counterintuitive. I would think the air would restrict it from expanding like that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Right. You're removing
But
the
it does
air.
the opposite. With the air, it expands. Without the air, it doesn't expand. So in other words, maybe the air is carrying the water droplets.
Huh.
I haven't actually
So
watched the video
rockets.
probably to tell you, but that's what I'm thinking.
So there's no bursting of fire going out of a exhaust in a vacuum. Unless you have the Millennium Falcon.
Well,
Or like that blue thing.
Hyperdrive.
The hyperdrive. You gotta have a hyperdrive. If you don't have that, you got nothing. Huh. That's cool how it just kind of it just flattens out, but it stays together, and there was no
Yeah.
It was just it was cool.
It's
just
weird,
gonna
isn't it?
give
Because there's
myself
still
a-
space
a
in there.
relief.
There's just no, yeah. You know, it's weird. It is still weird, though, isn't it? I think.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
You have a show today, PJ?
Yeah, I'm on in about an hour. Movie night.
You're right?
Movie night. That's The Chosen, and then there's Eraserhead we've got to watch. I've never seen it. But it's a really mad movie, so.
Roger was saying that you were going to do something else other than movie night. Like, what's the next topic when you do like your next show?
For the week, and not sure. I haven't said then.
Or maybe it was your previous show, because he said something that caught my interest. I just can't remember what it was.
What was the last one I did? I can't remember. Because I've only been on it nights late. I still, like, even though it was movie night, I still had a topic.
Right.
I can't remember what I did. I have got something lined up. I can't remember talking to Roger about anything.
Or I think it was something that caught his attention. And you may not have told him anything.
Sure.
Not a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, if rockets, rockets go, of course they're going out of Brownsville, and then they're coming out of Cape Canaveral in Florida. So they go into the ocean. Okay, so we're not saying that definitively that they're going into the triangle, but it's possible. It's highly likely.
True.
Sorry, I just don't trust the government. So
No.
go ahead and trust the government, which government means.
Well, let's put it this way: what has the government done that we're supposed to trust them?
Well, exactly. Why would we?
I mean, all the government really does is propaganda. They push propaganda, and they want people just to, give them everything.
Yeah. NASA takes $60 million away from us. Okay. Taxpayers.
I mean, if you think about it, the government's always like the show of, oh, we're here for the people, for the better good of people. No, they're not.
No.
They're a damn mob. That's all they are.
That's it.
They just take people's money and then do good. Yeah, whatever.
Well, it's like the most trustworthy public servants that I've found are usually firemen.
Yeah.
But it's sad because there's a lot of people that work in government that do really do a good job and they do try.
Mm-hmm.
But they never get anywhere, though.
Nope. They're surrounded by corruption.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't go into this strategy, you don't really need this.
You're breaking up a lot, man. Yeah, can't hear a thing. Sorry.
And I suppose I should also mention ambulance people. They do a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, there are exceptions. I'm trying to find some silver linings, what I'm doing.
We can hear that, Charles.
But yeah, at least that way, like, not all things are entirely dark.
Tonight is very chill.
Yeah.
It's strange for a Friday. Because, I had to run to the store, and, I mean, man, it is super busy, and I haven't seen it like that, in years, I think. I mean, there's just people everywhere. Like, where did you all come from? And even though I live in Minneapolis, there's already a lot of people as it is, but I mean, it's like over the top.
Mm-hmm.
Just today's just different for some reason. I don't know.
Do you want that video of the super duper photos of Jupiter, amazing super duper non-CI?
Yeah. Let's go look at some of that. Why not?
I'll get a link now.
Hey, can you hear me now?
rockets. Yeah, that's better.
Oh my goodness, I'm like Roger today. A lot of technical difficulties with the sound.
Right.
I was just saying that a lot of statesmen and stuff, they have good intentions, and then by the time they get to Washington, they can't get into any of these committees without having special interest connections to the interest groups. Oh, you need to do this and vote this way, and they get corrupt. And
money speaks.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's
money definitely does speak.
Yeah.
It's called the real images of Jupiter are so wild people think they're CGI.
Well, I think I read, I can't remember if it was this morning or yesterday, where they say something had hit one of the planets, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Jupiter used to be just a colourful blur in science books. A giant ball of gas, too far to touch and too mysterious to fully
Insane.
understand. But that's changing fast. Right now, we're witnessing the most detailed, most stunning, and most unbelievable real images of Jupiter ever.
Real.
Yeah, that looks so real. Wow. That's not a painting
like
at
a
all.
Picasso painting. No. Flat, I have a very small request. Could you please provide this link for the GBGB in a matter of mandatory? So that's for him. GBGB is for you. Exactly related to the word mandatory, what it really means, and the real definition of the word mandatory.
Captured. Pictures so sharp, they almost don't look real.
Almost. Almost don't look real.
Almost. They definitely don't.
Isn't that almost like rephrasing Elon Musk? It looks so fake that it has to be real.
It's the same thought process or reasoning.
I'm sorry.
Keep the sheep
You
captive.
can look at this nonsense and say it's real.
Do not.
People who believe it, that's about it.
It's like they have to ramp up the fantasy.
You know what? And they're telling us we are conspiracy theorists.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
If you don't believe this ridiculous picture, you're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in an art gallery.
Yeah, exactly. That's my whole thought. It's like, this to me looks almost like an oil painting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or zooming in on a piece of marble or something.
What was the name? It's a very famous painting with this kind of circles in the painting. Oh, I forgot the name.
Van Gogh?
Yeah, I get you. I know the one you're on about.
Yeah, the style is almost Van Gogh. But I'm trying to look at the light scattering on here. It doesn't make sense.
No.
This
The
is
sun is 93 million.
And no, this
and then they tell you it's a composite.
isn't CG.
And then from Jupiter, it's even further.
It's quite crazy.
These are actual photographs, some taken just weeks ago, by NASA's Juno spacecraft as it dives past the gas giant in its wild elliptical orbit. Others were captured by telescopes like the James Webb and Hubble, teaming up to scan Jupiter in infrared, ultraviolet, and visible light all at once.
Oh.
And some of the most beautiful shots, they were stitched together by regular.
Didn't that look like a face?
Yeah, it's like a troll face. I just said that.
There
It
we
looks like
go.
a troll face.
Nose, nostril, lips.
It's like the
eyes.
Butterfinger guy from Goonies.
Yeah. Troll face.
Baby Ruth. I'm sorry.
Ruth, baby Ruth. Yeah, that's a good man. He's the hero of that.
Right, yeah, you leave Sloth alone.
Yeah, man.
Sloth is awesome.
Some of the most beautiful shots, they were stitched together by regular people, citizen scientists, processing
By regular
raw
people.
NASA data and
And
turning.
that's usually what it is. It's always stitched together data.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
calling that a photo.
So they thank goodness they're using regular people now.
Well,
just regular
it
everyday
into
people.
planetary art.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the weird part. As we zoom in
Wow,
closer,
this looks so
things only
real.
get more confusing.
This looks so real, guys.
Jupiter's clouds are doing things we didn't expect. Its famous Great Red Spot is shrinking, and not just slowly. Massive storms are forming and disappearing in days. And deep inside its atmosphere, there are hints that Jupiter may have a hidden core stranger than any planet we've ever studied. This isn't just a bunch of pretty pictures.
Sorry,
These-
how the hell do you say what the planet's core is if you just see that?
They don't even know what Earth's core is in their belief.
Mm-hmm.
Madness.
Good point, Derek.
They see
True.
something circle, and they think it's a ball. It's a planet. How the fuck you can recognize that? You can't from the distance. It's a circle, but it's planet. How you can know it? You can't.
Quite crazy.
I really think they do
Images.
this on purpose to sensationalize, get us fantasize. We see this, we're seeing this, we're taking pictures to keep the people in that in the matrix, man. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I used to love my imagination, being taken for trips, like, oh yeah, nebulas and quasars, whatever. But now that I think about it in hindsight, I'm like, man, and with what they're doing now, it's like it's just getting more and more ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was ridiculous then, but now they're just going over the top.
I just got emailed Shane Wolf. I dare you to debunk this teaching by Jason Jack. Who are the 10 toes in Nebuchadnezzar's dream? He's a Satan sword seasonist.
Oh.
What's to debunk?
What's it?
It's already been debunked. I mean, the conversation is over in my mind.
We're busy laughing at these fake images that they're claiming are real.
Are changing how we understand planets, storms, moons, even the early days of our own solar system. So, let's take
It reminds me, have you watched that Netflix show, Three Body Problem?
No, I started watching it the other day, but I turned it off.
Very good.
Asleep.
I enjoyed it.
I'm going to watch it. I'm going to.
Ooh, that's a good one. I haven't seen that one.
Problem, it was actually very good.
It's a good show.
I enjoyed it.
You should do a show on it.
I think the storyline behind it was quite interesting.
I'm going to have a look at it. I did set out to play. I played it the other day, but fell asleep, so I turned it off. I woke up. But yeah, I'll watch it.
No, it's definitely well worth it. I think it was done well. The graphics is very good as well.
Mm.
Is this demonstrating that an equal and opposite reaction requires a downward force? No, this is demonstrating they're making paintings and claiming it to be real.
Yeah.
Deep dive, not just into the most jaw-dropping images, but into what they're really telling us about this colossal world. What are we really seeing? And what secrets is Jupiter still keeping behind those swirling clouds?
I didn't know it's clouds.
Stimorol, flavor the moment.
Thank you.
Most patients worry about cavity.
Damn, there's a lot of adverts these days. That's one thing with YouTube these days. I don't know if you guys realized. It's crazy with adverts.
Oh, it's ridiculous. And they've got scam adverts going now where it's AI with them. Celebrities' faces telling you about, you can get this money and all that crap. And it's being allowed. Crazy.
They're not telling us which one's the difference between a stitched and a actual photo.
Yeah.
No, they're just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, I don't see...
What used to be a blurry mix of brown and red bands is now a canvas of deep blues, pale pinks, icy whites, and stormy grey.
Notice it changes colour.
Sounds like a pastel.
Some of them look like marble, others like ocean waves frozen mid-motion. But all of them are real. And they're coming straight.
But all of them are real. Just trust me. All of them are real.
So real. So real.
That red eye, that red spot looks like an eye. It's kind of creepy.
Gosh.
Oh, there.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Then it's got a little walk down underneath it. A little mole underneath it.
I love their symbology.
Right from the edge of space. Most of these images come from JunoCam, the camera aboard NASA's Juno spacecraft. It wasn't even designed for hardcore science. It was just supposed to give us some nice pictures for the public. But what happened next?
Yeah, spend billions and dollars to just take nice pictures for the public. Yeah, whatever.
Wow.
Surprised everyone. People around the world started downloading the raw image files and processing them on their own. Artists, scientists, programmers, they all jumped in. And what they've been creating with that...
I want to ask you a question.
Artists.
Yeah, they've been creating.
Yeah, these raw images, are they uploaded on a server? Could these photos that they're claiming just be done in studio and just uploaded as raw?
Of course.
Yeah, let's see if they're generated. If they're
Like
computer generated.
I know what pop-up blockers is, but I can't use a pop-up blocker because I'm monetized.
Oh, is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll literally lose my monetization if I use a pop-up blocker.
That's why I download
YouTube has policies.
Raw data looks like fine art that just happens to come from 500 million miles away. One photo shows a massive cyclone that looks like a hurricane on steroids, except it's the size of Earth.
Really?
Another captures a cluster of smaller storms.
I wanted to say the same thing. A hurricane the size of Earth, guys.
Huge. Can you imagine being unicorn? Wow. As long as you're in the eye, you're okay though. As long as you're in the eye, you're fine. Come on.
How do they know it's a storm?
A storm the size of
Because they say so.
Because you can get about 1,400 Earths in Jupiter or something like that.
Just checking. That's crazy.
Swirling like petals in a flower. And some of the cloud patterns are so detailed, they show shadow.
Why do they keep showing us all the CGI stuff if they're trying to talk about this beautiful, beautiful photos?
Exactly.
From different layers of Jupiter's atmosphere. You can literally see depth in a planet made almost entirely of gas. And these aren't isolated moments. Juno has been flying by Jupiter since 2016, but the recent images are getting better with every pass. Why? Because Juno's orbit is gradually bringing it closer and closer during each flyby. That means higher resolution, more detail, and better lighting angles. Sometimes you can even catch sunlight just grazing across the edge of
Are they
a
really
storm.
telling us this is material?
Absolutely.
Like a sunset on Earth.
It looks like
but over a place where it rains.
Just look at this. Just look at how it looks almost like it's going to crash.
Better lighting angles. Sometimes you can even catch sunlight just grazing across the edge of a storm, like a sunset on Earth.
No.
But over a place where it rains ammonia. The craziest part?
Ammonia.
We're seeing things that nobody...
That's what they claim.
It must be smelly.
expected. Strange bright spots.
Does that look anything of what they just showed us?
Nothing.
No.
New storm systems, tornado-like features twisting around the poles, and a layer of haze high above the clouds that changes color under different light. This isn't just photography. It's like we're finally seeing the personality of Jupiter.
Photography. How can it even be photography? Personality.
What? Oh my gosh.
Living, moving, shape-shifting world that's more complex than we thought. It doesn't just spin, it breathes. And for the first time, it's not hiding that from us anymore. But as beautiful as the planet looks from above, things get even weirder when Juno starts flying low.
The great eye is always watching. It's God of Jupiter.
Yeah, there's a reason why the planets are named after Greek pagan gods.
Yeah.
That's right.
Enough to make out every wrinkle in Jupiter's stormy face.
This is like an EV.
I mean, there's no difference.
No difference.
See, I mean, that looks way cooler.
Yeah.
This looks fun. Look at that graphics, man.
That looks cool. I'm going to need a bigger computer. I need a better video card for that one.
The most recent flybys from Juno weren't just lucky shots. They were planned dives, timed precisely to pass within a few thousand kilometers of Jupiter's cloud tops.
Well timed.
That's basically scraping the edge of a planet made of storm. And what Juno saw on those passes
Why are you
is
scraping?
the kind of
It's
stuff
made
you
of gas.
expect from science fiction, not real-life space exploration. Take the Great Red Spot. It's been raging for at least 300 years, maybe longer, but now...
How do you know?
Yeah.
It's been raging for 300 years, maybe. How do they know?
He must have witnessed it. He must be over 300 years
Do you
old.
understand what I'm saying? They always make these claims. But how? With what? Has anybody observed this 300 years ago?
It's mind-boggling.
That's so true, Adam.
Now, for the first time, we're getting real high-resolution images that show just how complex it actually is.
That's a high resolution real image. Yeah.
Wait.
So
How is the... I just want to figure this out. How
How's
is the
the
satellite
telescope in it?
taking a photo of itself
Yeah.
in front of a...
Yeah, the telescope's there. The telescope's in the picture. So
They've been doing that several
This
times.
is another telescope
Guys,
taking a picture.
I know the answer. It's the same guy who was left on the moon, remember?
Oh.
I got to scoot, but God bless, guys.
Cheers, Derek.
Right.
Thanks for coming.
Cool.
Pleasure, Derek.
All right.
See you later, Derek.
Right on.
Actually is. The red spot isn't just a storm, it's a layered monster. Think of it like a storm inside a
What's a
storm,
layered monster?
spinning within deeper currents, almost like it's anchored below the clouds. Juno's latest images show fine structures, ridges, swirls, even smaller vortices being eaten alive by the larger storm. It's like watching a giant eye blink slowly as smaller clouds get pulled into it and disappear. Even more strange, the red spot is getting smaller. That's not new, but now we can track how fast it's happening. It's shrinking in width, but getting taller vertically, like a storm turning into a skyscraper. That's something we didn't predict. The mechanic...
Yeah, I was gonna say Juno is a Roman goddess, by the way.
Oh,
But I mean, wouldn't that now be observable if they're making these claims?
Mm.
The mechanics of that behavior are still a mystery. Juno also flew over Jupiter's North Pole, and if you've never seen it, it doesn't look anything like the Jupiter you know. Up there...
Wow. Could it be fake then?
Wow.
This whole video is...
It's madness. It's nothing like the Jupiter, it's nothing like the real images you've seen before. You know what I mean? These real images are different from those real images.
Storms don't swirl in neat bands. They clump together into massive polygonal arrangements. There are literally 6, 7, sometimes 8 storms, all spinning.
This looks like Crash Bandicoot kind of graphics.
Yeah.
We're starting to get you, pushing you to start the level.
Around a central vortex, each one perfectly spaced like petals around a center. Scientists call them circumpolar cyclones, and they stay locked in place like they're frozen in a dance. But they're not frozen. They're raging hurricanes bigger than Texas, spinning for years and still holding formation like some kind of atmospheric ritual.
Whoa. What is that?
It's falling. Look at how makes the satellite falling
Spinning
around.
for years and still holding formation like some kind of atmospheric ritual.
How is it falling?
Oh man.
In a vacuum.
Hey
No, it's
Deborah.
not.
Hey Deborah, how's it going? Long time no see. Oh wow.
And between these massive formations, deep blue voids, regions that seem calmer but may hide faster, denser flows underneath. No other planet has anything like this.
Really?
Not even close.
Really?
During one of the more recent passes, Juno even caught brief glimpses of fast-moving high-altitude jet streams. These jets were invisible to previous spacecraft, but now they're showing up as streaks cutting across cloud bands like scars, evidence that Jupiter's atmosphere is layered in ways we barely understand.
Wow.
It kind of sounds to me like they're just making stories up as it goes along.
Absolutely.
That's what I think.
Absolutely. If you could, if it was really out there, like they say it is, but and you could see those things, like we just seen it like that. How that massive mess? How could you tell what's going on in that massive mess? What's streaking here and what's streaking there, and what storms where? What a load of crap!
It's total nonsense.
It is.
And here's the twist. Many of the best images weren't even expected. Juno wasn't designed for long-term imaging, and it wasn't expected to survive this many orbits. But it did. And it's still going. With each orbit, Juno...
Do you make that? It wasn't expected to live this long, but it's still...
It's really good engineering, that.
Yeah.
keeps getting better shots, closer data, and more surprising results.
Lindor.
And yet I haven't seen any real photos presented. It's really weird.
There's nothing real about this video.
This looks more real to me, though.
Yeah.
This is real. I want one.
Yeah, it's a nice, that's a nicer sphere.
Lindt chocolate. My wife's favorite chocolate.
Wow, so many ads in this one, isn't there?
Io's volcanic... Just when you thought Jupiter couldn't get any stranger, its moon Io steps in and completely steals the show.
Ooh.
Io isn't like our moon. It's alive, not with plants or oceans or cities, but with volcanoes.
Really?
Hundreds of them. Some of them are constantly erupting. And now, for the first time in over 20 years, we're finally seeing them up close again, thanks to Juno. During its recent flybys, Juno adjusted its path to swing past Io multiple times, and what it caught on camera looks unreal. Giant plumes of...
Because it is unreal.
This is what they plot. Look, this is what they're placing as volcanic eruptions, guys.
Yeah.
On Io.
Yeah.
Look at that creepy eye. That's so weird.
Again, another eye there. Yeah. Two nostrils. This is a face, guys. Look.
Yeah, another one.
It makes literally the nose, the eye.
It's like the
Oh,
Exorcist
come on.
ring.
Who falls for this nonsense?
And it's got a little pointed ear to the right of the eye.
Yeah,
Like a wolf.
a big,
It's a bit like a wolf.
a big lie is fantastic.
Mm.
Joseph Goebbels said that.
material erupting straight
How
into
can anybody
space.
think this is real?
Lava lakes glowing faintly along the surface. Entire regions scarred and blackened by past eruptions.
Then show us those photos. Show us those photos. Don't talk about them. Show it.
It's like watching a planet-sized fireworks show, but more violent and without a single moment of rest.
Okay.
In one of the clearest shots, you can actually see a volcanic plume rising above the edge of Io's horizon, backlit by the sun. It looks like a fountain of ash reaching hundreds of kilometers into the sky.
Oh.
And all of this is happening on a moon only about the size of Earth's moon, but constantly stretched and squeezed by Jupiter's gravity until its insides boil. That's the reason for the chaos. Io orbits so
So why
close to
did they
Jupiter.
just crash
that
into Jupiter then?
All this stuff is literally just... I've got no words. I mean, I'm still waiting for them to show actual photos. Are they just going to carry on talking about it?
They keep showing you the satellite. that's taking the photos.
Let's do this. Let me see if we can get actual photos for her. How's that?
Go for it.
It's quite sad.
Okay, we're going to NASA site. Images taken from Juno.
Well, so that is one now that was in there. Okay, that one.
All right, let's get to Juno Cam.
Yeah. So the stuff you'll be showing.
Yeah, that looks so real, guys.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I wonder if we can get any more. Excuse me.
Keep them captivated.
Nice.
This is on IO, guys.
Oh,
nice big structure. You know what I'm saying? Elron. And Sauron. I mean Elron. Sauron.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But I want to point out what it said here. Created using data collected by JunoCam Imager.
Yeah.
This animation is an artist concept that shows the view of the mountain.
Oh my.
See what I mean?
Well, there you go.
Wow, eh?
Oh,
and they did the shadow so well.
Wow.
Okay, let's see. Okay, let's how about this one?
Yeah, this was his.
Hey, what kind of bandwidth would you need to send that kind of photo from that Juno satellite back to Earth?
Quite crazy. Wow, look how beautiful that is, guys.
It's amazing.
It's just, dude, you might as well put an Imperial Star Cruiser over there. That'd be kind of cool. Some TIE fighters coming out of the edge. Hey, there's no stars, guys. Did you notice that? In that picture, there's no stars.
Yeah, but that's fine because that's it. Remember, exposure. Most recent from Juno.com. Oh, wow.
Oh,
that's so beautiful.
That's so cool.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
That is actually amazing.
Look at the detail.
That's a close-up of paper.
That's brilliant detail, man.
I can almost see the movement of the storms and that. Yeah. Oh.
Let's see.
What is this?
This is all the raw photos, apparently.
It's a Pringles.
I mean, come on.
I mean, why is it segmented like that?
I remember when they used that sausage link, that cross section of a sausage link to say it was a meteor, or something.
Ooh-wee. Wow. Beautiful.
Gorgeous. Zoom in far enough, you might see some houses and stuff like that. Get some streets and
More Picasso, perhaps.
No, it's a real photo, man. Can't you
Of course
tell?
it is.
I
And
mean,
I am
that
90
doesn't
years
look-
old. 90 years old, virgin, non-pregnant, you know. I'm going to give a birth.
I mean, definitely doesn't look like a painting. No.
It's like when you cut a cabbage in half.
Yeah, there are now programs which then can check if there was influence, if it's created by program and so on. So it's easy to figure it out. Yeah, I wouldn't use myself AI, but people do that. So
I just think this is all nonsense. Oh, Godzilla 37. Thank you for memberships. I didn't see it earlier. Sorry, man. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Really appreciate Godzilla. You gotta go.
Yeah. I'll see you.
Oh.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Shot. Blessings, PJ.
See you later,
Enjoy
PJ.
your. See you tomorrow, man. Blessings. Cheers. Thank you for this. The memberships, Godzilla. Really appreciate all the support, man. You rock. You're awesome. And LJ for $2. He says, yet we still have only explored 20% of our oceans.
That's right.
I think it's less than 20, to be honest.
Yeah. Thank you very much, LJ. You rock. You are awesome. Much blessings. By the way, don't you think it's odd that they don't want to explore the rest of our oceans, but they want to explore a place that's near? Yeah. Which is also much more expensive to explore, apparently. Why?
Right.
This doesn't make business logical sense. I mean, NASA started off as nautical. That's what NASA was. They were doing the oceans.
But you know,
and then one day they just decided, you know what? We're not going to do oceans anymore. Let's go to space now.
But you know, Flat is not about the money. It's about deception and trying to destroy God's creation. If you remove God from the picture, you claim there are aliens, different planets, galaxies, and other shit. That's what convinced people. So if it all happened during the Big Bang, so why we would need have a God? It happened itself. Nothing created everything. From the chaos came order.
Well, let me see. I want to get you. An experiment, NASA. Let's see who can I use to get the best explanation on this dolphin experiment. Did you hear about the NASA dolphin experiment?
No. What's it about?
Maybe the skull explain it good.
Yeah, they spent $20 million?
They gave the dolphin LSD, and they had a woman jerking it off every day to try teach it to talk. Yeah, that's NASA for you.
National Aeronautics and Space Administration are taking the next steps towards interspecies communication. That's why here on St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands, we have a team of researchers working around the clock to attempt to communicate with dolphins. Let's check in on them. Oh, for the love of all that is holy, what are you doing to that fish?
I think that explains it. That's NASA, guys. Literally documented and everything. Anyway.
He's a mammal.
Let's do somebody else's.
So yeah, we're going to talk about that. I'm King Trout. Buckle up, kiddos. This one gets weird. Our story begins with an American research scientist by the name of John C. Lilly. Lilly was a neuroscientist who during the 40s and 50s conducted research on the structure of the human brain and human consciousness. Research which eventually led to him developing the first isolation tank. His fascination with the human brain expanded into a fascination with cetacean brains, cetacean being a family of sea-dwelling mammals, like dolphins, whales, and porpoises.
Yeah.
You know, the kinds of sea-dwelling...
Quite telling.
mammals that 5th graders and people who are no fun at parties like to inform you aren't fish. His fascination stemmed from the fact that these mammals have brains which are in most cases larger than human brains and appear to be as complex, if not more complex, than the human brain. And based on the observations that these cetaceans have such large and complex brains, Lilly made it his goal to develop communication between humans and cetaceans. He founded what he called the Cetacean Nation. Cute. In an effort to, first, develop communication between human beings and cetaceans, and then, second, allow these cetaceans to openly communicate politically as a nation with the rest of the world. His logic being that such complex creatures should also have access to human rights.
Something like that, yeah. Well, it's quite a... Yeah, I think it was this side.
NASA and the Navy, Lilly had noticed that the dolphins he was working with would breach the surface of the water and attempt to mimic the sounds of human speech. This is noteworthy because in the wild, dolphins very rarely breach the surface of the water to communicate. After a few years of construction, the research center was finished, and Lilly began his experiments primarily on 3 dolphins. At this same time, a native of St. Thomas Island by the name of Margaret Howe heard about this top-secret research facility from her brother, apparently, who had no connection to the research facility whatsoever. So how he found out about the top-secret dolphin facility, I don't know. But either way, she loved dolphins, so she went to the facility. She showed up at the research facility with no formal scientific training, but was like, "Hey guys, I like dolphins, and I heard you have dolphins. Can I come look at them?" And they said yes for whatever reason. At this facility, she met Lilly, who was impressed by the gall of her to just show up at his top-secret dolphin facility. They got to talking, and she expressed her fascination ever since childhood with the concept of talking animals. Apparently, she had a very keen eye for the behavior of the dolphins at the facility, so Lilly hired her. She began researching.
I just want to get to more exciting stuff there.
LSD to Peter specifically,
there we
because
go. Yeah.
dolphins. It only made them quiet, which in an experiment to attempt to communicate with them, not exactly a wonderful result. Eventually, though, Howe did convince Lilly to stop giving LSD to Peter specifically, because obviously she had a very close connection to him. The year was now 1966.
Now, I want to ask you a question. Why was NASA dabbling in giving LSD to dolphins and other stuff? How is that science?
They were founded by an occult.
Yes.
You know, like, I really feel like there's a lot of... There is sorcery involved in all this. You know what I'm saying? At the root. So I guess it's not too surprising to me.
Who started the NASA mainly? Von Braun? With the paperclip? Yeah. Was he a cultist? Yes, he was. Was he involved in a soul society? Yes, he was. So here you go. You're correct. Occult.
Well, the roots are, you know, mind control. LSD was used for all kinds of things.
Mainly at the beginning, they were using that for expanding performance of the soldiers. But later they found out it has a different effects. So it was as well using them MK Ultra to break the psyche and create different personalities. So with a few more things, of course, involved, but LSD was involved as well.
Mm-hmm. Quite crazy. Now I wonder why they decided to leave the oceans and go to space. Because there's no aliens they can give LSD to.
Right.
It's quite weird. But that's just one of the weird things they did. They had other weird ones as well, just to let you guys know.
What was the Hebrew translation of the word NASA? Deception?
Nashar.
Deception, yes, if I'm correct.
Yeah, deception is Nashar, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just a coincidence, guys. It's just a coincidence.
Of course it is. Always is. Thousands of examples are coincidences.
And then the Orias, the circling snake that's trying to catch its tail, that's nothing. And then the serpent's tongue. But that's not, that's just too. So there you go.
Yeah, Ouroboros everywhere around as well. Just coincidence.
Yeah. That's the goal. The ultimate goal is to hide God.
Red shoes from the skin, coincidence. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And some people don't even know it. Like, I just love NASA and space. Oh boy.
A primordial scene. I don't know if I said it before to you, but if you look under the fertilized egg under microscope, you will see exactly Ouroboros around the egg, snake eating its own tail. That's primordial scene. That's why Christ had to defeat the sin and defeat the death and set us free. So that's primordial scene. Exactly. That's my opinion.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Anyway,
All
you
right.
guys have any closing statements?
It was a good show. Thanks for having me. It's good to see you guys. God created the heavens and earth, separated the waters above and beneath. We saw that. Celestial navigation proves it. Level proves it. Water proves it. It's just undeniable.
But I think we will have a celestial navigations show, and then we'll go through that whole video from practical navigating, because it's going to take a few hours. We can go into more detail.
That'd be cool.
But it was great.
No one observed ever Earth curvature, and if you say you did, you lie. I even know what kind of argument you will use, and I can debunk it with your own scientism which you believe in. I can provide you claims for you. So don't even come try with this crap, because you'll be dismantled straight away.
Yep. And there's a difference between images and photographs.
Exactly.
Check it out.
Yes,
photographs require light. So
You know what, Flat? I have a very short video, like 3 minutes for the end.
No, copyright stuff again, man.
No, not copyright. Nothing like that. No.
Every time you show something, it's copyrighted.
No.
I even have to take it off. Even last night's show again. I
What was
literally had
last
to.
many blessings, guys. I'm gonna go.
You too, man. Appreciate you coming in.
Yes.
It was at least nice and chill tonight.
Yeah. It's been rough for a couple days. the last was it Thursday show? Ooh, that was.
Brenda one last night. That was insane.
This one can't be copyrighted. It's from Terry
Teriyaka.
Yeah. So this one is not copyrighted. That's for Globies.
Okay, well, they're gonna end with this one then. I will let it play out with Terry's video. And I just want to say thank you guys all for coming. Many, many blessings. May the pressure be with you, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Cheerio, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you see that music already. That's what I'm talking about. It's music that's copyrighted.
Yeah, music. But I think he created it himself.
Right. You can go to anyone on the shelf and check this out. What's that say right there? Globes are not meant for educational purposes, but only decorative purpose.
And it doesn't say these globes or Walmart globes, it says globes.
And as you can see, it says the same thing here. Globes are not meant for educational purpose, but only decorative purpose. You can pick any globe up on any one of these shelves, and that's what it says. So, there you go, Globers. Globes are not meant for educational purpose, but only decorative purpose.
Now, what's the first thing you see in the classroom when you start kindergarten? A globe. What's the teacher educate you about the world using? A globe. And they even put the truth right there on the thing. Now, I know that some of you skeptics and you globers are going to say, oh, well, it's only for those globes. But no, you can buy any globe in the world, look under any globe in the world, and this is what it's going to say.
Music again.
Sorry about that.
For decorative purposes only.
But the globers are using it as evidence, as a proof.
Brown globes. It doesn't say black globes. It doesn't say red globes. It doesn't say blue globes, yellow globes. It doesn't say Walmart globes.
It's just all the globes. Well, we get the point there. There's D-Mobile. I haven't seen him in a while.
A decoration.
But yeah, it's decoration purposes.
Yep.